spider can. Spins a web any size. Can't you see? Just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man.
What is going on, everybody? This is Ray from Rated R Reviews.
It's your boy Hack.
We are here to review the latest in Marvel's and Sony's non-stop freaking movie takeover for the last 10 years. And this one is obviously a Sony and Marvel mixture. It's Spider-Man Enter the Spiderverse, right? Is that the title of it?
Yes, sir.
Enter the Spiderverse. Okay, this is not your typical Spider-Man. It's actually a whole bunch of Spider-Man in one, but it follows the main Spider-Man of Miles Morales, which is a lot of people's favorites because, well, let's just be real here. It's a racial thing. We finally, like it was great for the fact that we have a Latin and half black superhero who lives up to the hype, and he's great. I mean, Blue Beetle. I don't know if Blue Beetle is
DC.
Is I don't know, but he's also a Hispanic.
Oh yeah, he's Hispanic.
He's a Latin character. There's a Green Lantern that who's also Hispanic. Actually, two of them, male and female, and everybody else is whatever. Okay, so Enter the Spiderverse. All right, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of every single Spider-Man movie I've seen since Tobey Maguire. 1, 2, 3, all of them, okay? 1 and 2, Tobey Maguire, they're cool. I like part 2 a lot. Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock, wonderful movie. Spider-Man 3 is a piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit. So then you move on to the Amazing Spider-Man movies, correct? Did you like the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
I like the first one.
Okay, he liked the first one.
Second one?
Nah, I didn't like Andrew Garfield, like, at all. I think he was a better Spider-Man, but as Peter Parker, whatever. And I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I'm really not a big Spider-Man fan. He's a big Spider-Man fan. I'm not so much. But then they got rid of Andrew Garfield. Marvel took over. Sony took half rights. Marvel took half rights. But Marvel took that shit over. And created Spider-Man Homecoming. That movie was fun as hell to watch. That movie was really good. Had character development, everything. Really good movie. Now you have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and let me tell you, in comparison to those other movies, fun factor, I don't think any other movie touched this movie on fun factor. It was so fun to watch this movie. The storyline, the visuals, it just kept getting better and better and upping itself and upping itself and upping itself. And I was like, holy shit, this movie just, the graphics and special effects just keep getting better and better. Now, they had this particular style that has never been seen before. The only time you actually kind of seen this style is an actual comic book print, which was the whole point of the circle, the little dotted, little dotted images and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
the little fading, like it kind of like overlapped each other and stuff like that. Like I loved that because it showed you what was in focus, what wasn't, but it wasn't like a blended effect. It was more like a comic book. I loved it. The main character, Miles Morales, awesome. Had jokes in it that had me laughing. The whole thing with his father, the whole storyline with his father, the storyline with his uncle, the storyline with Wilson Fisk, the storyline with the other Spider-Man was on point throughout the entire movie. I thought, me and him had a discussion. We thought the pig was gonna throw the movie off, and we were like, it's gonna be corny. That part's gonna be corny. Everything else, and it wasn't.
Didn't mind him at all.
The pig actually was kind of cool. I don't really feel like I have anything negative to say about this movie, which is like a first in a long time. And we saw it in 3D. So
I'm not usually, excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
I'm not usually a 3D guy, but I didn't mind watching it in 3D.
Right.
It wasn't it wasn't overwhelming, but
right. You would think exactly. You're sitting there for about almost 2 hours, like what, an hour 45, something along those lines. It told a great story, great character development, great characters that were driven on the reasons of why they were doing everything that they were doing, and then you had even the villain had a good reason why he was doing what he was doing, what he was attempting to do. On a scale from 1 to 10, with everything given about this movie, I'd 9.2. I'm gonna give Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse a 9.2 Screw it, 9.5. I'm gonna up it up. Even
Oh,
more.
nice. Oh man.
I'll give it a 9.5 just for the simple fact that when it was funny, it was funny, like seriously funny. When it was serious, it was serious. When the action sequences happened, you believed there was a reason on why they were happening. And on top of that, the original look of it was like not really seen before. So I just give it a point for originality right there. Right. There was a scene where the old Spider-Man saw Aunt May, who was alive in this world, but she was dead in another world, in another dimension. And they saw each other, and it's like, you're like, you kind of feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man. So yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Go see that movie. 9.5. I'm gonna let Hector take it from here.
So basically, Ray said everything I was going to say. Basically, I threw my 2 cents in, but definitely an amazing movie. Definitely an amazing movie. I'll go watch it again.
Hell yes.
I'll go watch it again. I'll go watch it with somebody. I'll go watch it by myself. I'll go watch it with somebody that hasn't watched it yet. But definitely recommend this movie. Like I said, he pretty much narrowed it down perfectly how I was going to say it.
You could take anybody and everybody to this movie.
Yes.
Okay. You could take go with a friend, go with a date, go with your mom, go with your family, go with your kids, go with your fucking dog if they allow them in the theater. The movie, it's good.
It's amazing. And it wasn't even the Amazing Spider-Man. But Ray gave it a 9.5.
9.5.
Because he's not a fan of Spider-Man, but I am, so I give it a 10.
We upped it.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with this movie. This movie is great. Definitely recommend go watch it. Spend that money.
One thing neither one of us mentioned: the soundtrack, the music. How can you not mention the soundtrack?
I'm so sorry about that. He wants to go buy the soundtrack.
If you like hip hop music, and I don't mean the thuggish rap over the top, even though they played Biggie in the song.
Yeah, they played
Biggie.
They played
in this.
Biggie.
I'm a kid from Brooklyn, and I'm a Latin kid from Brooklyn. Miles Morales is a Latin and black kid from Brooklyn, and they played Biggie. As soon as it came on, I'm like, greatest movie in the for the year.
Yeah, and it's funny because I as soon as the song came on, I looked at him.
Yeah,
he looked at me, and then we were jamming. But every song, it wasn't just the Biggie song.
Yeah,
it was every song.
And
I feel like every song went with the scene.
The scene that was supposed to be.
Yeah. So
White Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. So he was funny. I think he was played by Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm. Voiced by Nicolas Cage.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a Nicolas Cage fan.
Neither am I.
But he did an excellent job. He did an excellent job.
He was funny.
Yep.
The lines they wrote for him, he delivered masterfully as that character.
Yes.
And there was sometimes he had a thing, this obsession with a Rubik's Cube because he's the black and white Spider-Man. Like literally just black and white. There's no color in his world.
Like I said, not a fan, but he did great. You know what I mean? That's his part. And I think every character brought something to the table. You know, they were different. Yeah. All the Spider-Mans were different. And like I said, even the Spider-Ham, I thought he wasn't gonna do anything, but he was basically in the background until he had to do what he had to do, and then he did what he did. So it
was a great levity throughout the whole movie. Yeah. That's the whole point of it. There wasn't like, oh, this part was good, this part sucked, this part was good, this part was garbage, this part was great crap. No. This movie was like, it just started off good, kept getting better, kept getting better, kept getting better, and then at the ending it started going like this because it ended. And that was it. It never went down. No. There was not a single part where you were bored. There was not a single part where you're like, come on, let's get past this. No, everything had a point. Everything had a place. Everything had a reason to be there. The soundtrack was freaking awesome. The visuals, excuse me for that sound. What about that's the visuals were amazing.
Yeah, everything was just like bright and colorful and like a comic book.
Yeah,
just like a comic book.
There's really not the only complaint I think anybody will ever say about this is maybe it might bother their eyes, some of the blurring effects and some of the stuff like that. That's the only complaint that I can possibly see from this movie. And you know what? Didn't bother me at all and we saw it in 3D. So everything was even popping even more. So it looked amazing.
Yeah.
Get this movie on Blu-ray. First of all, go to the theater and watch it.
Yeah.
Support it. Like Sony and Marvel need more money here. But go to the movie, support it. Buy it on Blu-ray. And watch the crap out of it on Blu-ray because your whole family will be entertained.
And hopefully they come out with another one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was a story on its own.
And even if they don't come out another one, it's perfect. Because it doesn't really need anything else.
Well, they did leave a small little incentive at the ending of the movie, and no after credits. I believe we didn't really wait, but they left a little incentive that they might make another movie in another realm. That now he's gonna go to another realm, but
I'll go watch it.
yes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Do not miss this movie in theaters.
Yeah.
Watch it in theaters. Big screen, 3D if you can. Watch it in theaters. Don't bootleg this shit. If you bootleg it, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're not going to lose any money, but you're going to lose the fun factor. You're going to lose an opportunity to have a good time watching a movie.
This is definitely one of those movies you go to the movie theater.
Yes. You go to the movie theater, you enjoy the movie theater, you don't freaking bootleg this, okay? This isn't like a dog's purpose. Or a dog something.
Go watch it, man.
Go watch it, motherfucker. Stop playing. I'm Ray from Rated R Reviews. Thank you for watching.
It's your boy Hack, man.
Peace out.
Peace.